missing Olivia's 17th birthday party, I feel, and I'm gutted. I really struggled with that, actually. And
my 17th birthday.
This week tells a story from two different places. Bex is in London and I'm in the Bahamas, and this week is Olivia's 17th birthday party. So it's up to Daddy to take charge of the birthday girl's day and make it as special as possible. First, I cook her one of her favourite breakfasts. Next on the agenda, we get the adrenaline pumping by diving with some big boy sharks. Finished off with a gathering of friends and beat the hell out of a piñata. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Sailing the Recipe. I'm Colin, and this is my three girls and wife Bex, and this is our floating home, The Recipe. Together we left home and embarked on a journey of a lifetime. After crossing oceans, we have recently been in lockdown in Antigua for the last 8 months. Tune in, hit that subscribe button and join us every Sunday to see where our recipe takes us next.
Morning all. Okay, we've been in Nassau, Paradise Island now, in the main anchorage, which is not great. We've been here for about 2 or 3 days. Clearly Bex is gone now, so we have done all the boat jobs we need. The boat's looking good. So we have got a birthday coming up. Olivia's birthday, 17th birthday, if you like, is on Saturday. So today's Friday. So I want to move to a nicer area, nicer bay. We can go to a nice beach, have some fun on the beach, maybe do a dive, and so we're going to move. So the first thing we're going to do is test the girls, because we're going to go and refuel the boat. So we've never refueled the boat with just me and 2 kids before. It's a 43-ton boat. It's quite windy out there, so it's going to be a little bit of a task for them, but I'm sure they'll do well. So the fuel dock's over there, just kind of here, and we've been waiting all morning and no one's been on the fuel dock, and then just as we've got the anchor up, this big G3 super yacht comes by. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but some of these boats get so close unnecessarily, and it turns out this guy's tender, would you believe it or not,
He's on it, he can't move.
he's hit the reef at the bottom.
Someone's getting sacked.
Yeah, like Olivia said, I think someone's getting sacked. The guy's actually walking around the boat. He's actually walking around the boat. He's back on it now. But his engine's up and he's on the rock. So even these professional crews, with all their fancy GPS and radars, hit boats. There's 3 types of people sailing around the Bahamas. There's the people who have run aground, the people who have yet to run aground, and the people who lie about it. Stressful or not?
Stressful. The fuel lines are not big enough to reach our 2 diesel tanks on the back of this boat. Very annoying.
So one tank there, and the line, the diesel line, doesn't reach. I mean, how crazy is that? So because the fuel line won't reach our port engine tank filler, we have to handball, so we have to load in all of these, fill all the hand jerry cans up, and then handball it into the tank later. Unfortunately, this only holds probably about 120 litres, and our tanks hold, well, one tank holds 750 litres. So although we won't be full, but not too bad, because we'll do this in Florida, in Miami, where I hear that the fuel is a lot cheaper. At the moment we are paying $1.15 per litre, and I think in the States it is about 80 or 75 cents per litre.
I got more than just words. I got more than just words. You bring me songs sweet like the birds. So I got more than just words.
Okay, Jess, so how's the first time docking, just us three?
Knowing that we've got the ties that bind gives me peace in my mind. The lights are so much brighter. The colors so much deeper.
Morning. It is very early in Clifton Bay on the west side of Nassau, Paradise Island, and today is Olivia's birthday. She is 17. One major factor of this is that her mother is not with her. She's in England, which means that I have to do all the party activities, entertainment, catering, and all of the rest of it. So we've got a little plan together. Bex said Jessica and I are putting up the decorations for her birthday. I'm going to make her a nice breakfast and I'm going to collect a nice cake.
So Emily and I have travelled back to the UK to renew Emily's passport, and we are staying with Colin's parents, who have kindly put us up for our quarantine. They live pretty close to Heathrow, so they came to pick us up, well, Colin's dad did, and they're going to lend us a car onward. We've done our 2-day test. We're struggling a bit in quarantine with finding things to do, so we've had to kind of bully each other along with doing exercises and school predominantly, which is driving Emily insane. But we've also done a few jobs, cleaning a few cupboards and painting a few things for Nana and Grandad, which has been good.
Going for a walk around Grandad's field.
We're walking around Grandad's field, so it's our exercise. It's a nice little field. He gets deer in here. Lots of lovely birds around. It's a really sunny day. It feels really good to be back in England with the birds and the cold but sunny weather. That's what I miss. Walkies in England. All we need is a furry friend. We've not got any. I wonder what Muna would make of it. Come on.
Oh, Moni's coming to say happy birthday!
She slept with me.
Happy birthday! She's gonna spill this. She's gonna spill
Mona,
this. You
Mona,
crazy doggy.
no.
Sit down.
Merci.
Oh, here we go.
It's been very odd to travel on empty planes through empty airports. It's been 2 years nearly since I've been home, so it feels very strange. I can't wait to see people. And then also missing Olivia's 17th birthday party. I feel gutted that I wasn't there for that. It's the first birthday I've ever missed of all 3 of my babies, and I'm gutted. I really struggled with that, actually. And
one thing I've noticed about the boat and what we're missing is we don't really have much baking equipment, cakes, etc. So I had a look the other day to see what kind of tins and baking goodies we have, other than, you know, flour, eggs and God knows what. It's we don't have like hundreds of thousands and candles and stuff. So I've arranged a taxi driver to take me to get a beautiful cake made from a local pastry shop. So we are just about on our way to pick it up. Okay, let's go.
This place is like a built-in dock almost, and it's really cool. So there's a little tiny entrance and then it comes to this big dock, and it's really pretty actually. All the houses are different colours, there's lots of greenery. It's pretty.
So we're in a place called Linford Cay, which is a very exclusive gated community. Not that I'm a part of it, I've just managed to get myself into it by coming via a lovely little inlet, which allows all these people with these huge houses to have their own boats, which is wonderful. However, my taxi driver, who has the cake, might have issues trying to get into this gated community because of security, etc. So I'm just standing on the corner of a roundabout waiting for a cake to be delivered. And everyone who keeps walking past me is kind of thinking, who's this dodgy guy? But anyway, it's a beautiful place and I can see why people would live here. You know, some stunning houses. I mean, look at that one. It's absolutely stunning. Let's see if I tap on it. Look at that. It's a beautiful house right opposite the water. And these guys here just have their boats parked up, and when they want to go fishing they just kind of walk across the road, and that's it. Okay, I think here's my guy. What do you think? Does it look good?
It looks amazing.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I could have done better. Cut the cake, woman! Cut the cake!
Okay!
Let's have a bit, we're all starving. Hey! Scream again. Scream again.
It's a crazy tradition in our family that on everybody's birthday, when we cut the cake, you have to scream when you get to the bottom.
Oh, well, the knife hits the bottom of the...
When the knife hits the bottom of the plate. I have no idea why.
But you've done it since how old?
Oh, since I was born.
Get your fingers in there, lick them. Holy guacamole.
Oh my God.
Moly. Shiza. Who's gonna...
Right, no, Jess, grab
Who's gonna
it.
shit
Give
the
me your
bed?
plate.
That's what I want to know. Is that your breakfast?
I think we should just stir them.
Okay, so Olivia wants a dirty birthday, basically. So if you can't be unhealthy on your birthday, when can you be unhealthy? So chocolate cake, tick. What for breakfast she wants? She doesn't want a nice cereal or an omelette. She wants a dirty toasty sandwich, basically ham and cheese croque monsieur, but not in the same sense. She just loves toasted cheese and ham pickled sandwich. So I'll show you how I do mine. But the first thing I'm going to do, first thing goes on, good helping of Dijon mustard.
Oh, French.
Some ham, there's onion, some pickles, lashings of cheese, and for moisture, big helping of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
In the pan, big knob of butter, get the knob of butter around. Butter has to be foaming. Butter has to be foaming. Close it up. Now another option you can do is you can butter the outside of it, but that's just nasty. You don't need to do that. You're just going to have a nice little squish down, get it all compact, ready for the pan.
You're not saying the nasty bit right.
Come on, in there, let's get there. So when the butter starts to foam, nice and hot, in we go with the foam butter. Little push down.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So there we go.
Oh.
Want that crispiness. I can hear it crispy, crispy like toast. That caramelized butter, sweet beurre noisette. And that cheese is just oozing out. Okay, pick it up.
Yummy. Oh my god.
Good?
You could be a chef, you know.
I told you, there's no money in it.
Mmm.
Go on, let's dip it in.
Damn! So today we are going on a dive. Apparently there's supposed to be some black tip reef sharks, which I'm quite excited to see.
Really? Are you really excited to see those?
Yes, I am actually, because I've never seen one of those in person. So
You've seen them behind a glass tank in an aquarium.
yes, I've seen
in
them behind
Atlantis.
a glass tank.
Well,
So
apparently there's meant to be Caribbean reef sharks here. So the common Caribbean shark, they look quite menacing, and they can be quite aggressive.
but we'll be trying to be safe, and we'll do our best.
Try to be safe, really.
But we will be safe.
So rule number 1 is you must do your safety stops with me. We make sure that we hit our level when we come up. Rest 5 minutes. All do that together. Okay. Don't put too much air in. You come up, and then you sit, kick, and that's it. Okay. Now, if there is a shark, which there probably will be out there, is we're going to stay together. We're going to be 3 people together as one, blowing bubbles. Hopefully they're not going to come near us. Okay.
Muna thinks she's coming scuba diving, but I don't think that's a good idea because she'll be a little Scooby snack for the sharks that we're going to be seeing today.
So today, hopefully, we'll see some sharks. Hopefully.
So what kind of sharks would we be expected to seeing out there today?
Oh, it's not just little reef sharks. No. It's straight with the big boys. Bull sharks.
Bullshit. Straight with the big boys. Okay, kids, let's do some diving.
Shark diving. I'm very nervous.
Let's go.
I'm scared, but I'm not supposed to say that I'm scared.
Just don't shit yourself.
Just don't go to the top, Olivia. Just don't go to the top straight away.
Okay. Go.
God, I'm scared one's going to be there when I just open my eyes.
There's a hammerhead underneath you. Go on.
Don't say that. I've got everything. I'm not going to die.
You're not going to die. Hopefully not. Go. So how was that? Hey?
Really good.
Did we dive with sharks or did we dive with sharks?
We don't with sharks.
That's it, a nice dive, finish off with a cold beer.
We chef.
Every spare minute you get, you're just going to nibble and try and get this chocolate cake down.
Looks like it. I mean, are you complaining?
No, it's quite nice, I've got to say.
It's very good cake.
So after all that activity, stuffing their face full of chocolate, it's time to burn some of these calories off and hit the water.
you miss your sisters?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, not
You're
yet.
enjoying eating the chocolate biscuits too much?
Yeah, I've eaten a lot. Too much. I've been eating berries in the morning and then chocolate biscuits the rest
Don't
of the
try
day.
and say berries like that. Makes it okay that you've chomped your way through so many chocolate biscuits.
You still started the day healthy.
Okay, so how's it been being with Nana and Grandad?
I love it being with Nana and Grandad, being able to bond with them and just being in their beds all the time and just cuddling up to them and laughing about stupid things. Yeah, but now I'm home. It's not as fun as I thought it would be when me and my siblings would discuss it. I'd be like, oh, it's so nice to be able to go home. All the things we could eat, all the things we could do, but it's not really... I mean, 2 days of it and you're fine, and the third day you're almost bored and you kind of, wishing you could do more. The boat's much better.
You miss the boat?
I do. I miss the water and the sun. It's freezing here.
So, Mum and Em's are home. You missing them yet?
I miss Emily and I miss my mama, but it's nice just having a... Well, it's not... I mean, yeah, I miss them quite a bit. I miss them too.
I was just thinking it's great doing these dives, with the girls. It's nice to spend kind of one-on-one time with them. But I still think, Bex and Emily would have loved this dive, because to dive with sharks is a great opportunity, and for them to miss it's quite sad, really. So I hope they're having fun whatever they're doing back home.
Madame, you sure you don't want a little nibble? A little crisp?
It's Friday night, Shay Grandad.
Friday night! And we're ready to rock. Just drink away.
What are you doing, my lovely? Eating Grandad's chocolate biscuits.
That's all she lives on, freaking chocolate digestive biscuits.
Cheers to Olivia.
Cheers to Olivia.
Happy
birthday. 17.
17. Nana's not happy because that means she's got a 17. That's Grandad.
From 19-year-old Grandad.
She's catching up to you, Grandad.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna whack the crap out of this thing.
What is it?
A piñata.
Pinata? What's a pinata?
Like, it's literally paper mache and it's got loads of sweets in it, right? Okay, I think I've only done 2 of these in my whole life.
Have you? I've never done one ever.
I think we did one with Ali and Scott, I think.
So what have you got to do? Just kind of beat
Whack
it?
the crap out of it. Let's do it. Wait. Right, okay, you
So
need
these
to
are our friends who have bought this pinata.
Guys,
It's
can you
paper
pass-
mache donkey. Poor donkey's going to get a good
You
beating in
can't-
it.
Wait,
It's very important.
Huh?
Right, guys, just to let you know, if I miss, it's gonna hurt. Okay,
Also,
so move out the way.
like unicorn your eyes. Okay. Oh, make sure you stand here and mix up my
Ed, watch yourself, guys, please. I do not want you guys going in A and E, okay?
Okay, let me see. Let me see. How many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know.
Okay, now
Right.
spin
No,
around.
I'm
You have
not
to spin.
spinning out.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah, spin around.
Yeah.
How old are you, Olivia?
17 times.
1, 2. Are you joking?
Worried about it?
Right, guys, you're not in the way, right?
Go! Hit it!
Go!
Go!
Right, let's go. Why isn't it breaking?
I got a good kick in the face there, didn't it?
Alright, yeah, go.
Boy, well, that exercise, really. Come on!
Come on, right in front of you, right in front of you.
Okay, harmony, you're gonna have to take over soon.
Oh.
This is so exciting!
Okay, wait, now finish it off.
For watching that one, guys, we really appreciate it. I know it's a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it. At the moment I'm just sat at my desk editing some videos, so it really feels good that you guys are watching them. If you like what we're doing, please subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a comment. It really helps us out. We love reading the comments, especially getting back to you and having a bit of a talk about what we're doing. So please follow our journey, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.